Good day, guys. Matty Sims here, and welcome to episode 28 of my Journeyman save on Football Manager 2019, where we look to become the best football manager. And as you can see, as I promised, we're back for the Irish League Cup, and we do face Derry City of the Premier Division, a rival in the league. But of course, as always, before we get into our first match of the episode, let's go into our previous results. They actually are the holders as well, Derry City, so it would be good to knock them off and knock them out of the League Cup. But as always, we go into our schedule, and our last match would have been against, was it Derry City or Dundalk? I can't actually remember now, but I will just go for the Derry City match. We lost 1-0. Maron with an own goal. I mean, I think that was the match we saw anyway. That was the last match. So, Dundalk we came up against. Great showing. They went 2-0 up. Then we got one back. We played pretty well in the second half. Michael Duffy in the 65th minute for them, sealing the win. And then we get a consolation. Keogh in the 80th. We pushed for an equaliser, but just weren't good enough. We then came up against Shamrock Rovers. Good away draw. Pointed in the 3rd minute with a penalty. And then Dylan Watts for them in the 18th with a penalty. Probably should have won that one. Just couldn't take our chances. We then went away from home to Cork City, and it was a pretty poor performance. Little and Kavanagh really scuffing a lot of chances up top. Kelly, as you see, they are our best player with a 7.0 rating. They had a player sent off as well in the 66th minute. I did try to push for an equaliser, but they just went on and pushed on and won the match by even more. We then came up against Cork City again, just a few days later, at home this time, and we got a pretty good 0-0 draw, I should say. Again, scoring goals is an issue. Adam Little and Kavanagh both getting a 6.3, but it seems the team is gelling a bit there. As you see, a few draws in that time frame there. Then we're at home to Sligo Rovers. We should have won this match. McCormick, Kavanagh, and Little all missing some absolute sitters. Disappointing performance defensively. Oh, not really defensively. We only gave up the one chance, I should say, but attacking-wise, we should have scored a lot. We then had a decent result against St. Pat's. Hit the front through Fanetti. I believe that was a stellar free kick. But then they hit back from a penalty. Where is he? Cantwell. He just keeps giving away penalties. So, how many? If we just go back here, sorry. Is there a pen here? Yeah. So he gave away a pen there against Cork City. Gave away the pen against Shamrock. Did we consider penalty? No. And yeah, so 3 penalties there is given away, costing us quite a few games, which is disappointing. We then came up against Dundalk and at the top of the table as well, Dundalk, at the time, so they're still at top of the table. The best team in the division by a long shot, and I better go back here, and we absolutely schooled them. 3-1, could have been, should have been more. McCormick hitting some good form there with 2 goals, and Adam Little as well. So both our strikers getting in the goals, and they got a consolation in the 91st minute. But an absolute stellar performance. I will show you the tactic we are using when we come into it now. But, Maron with an 8.0, Cantwell 7.1, and Daniel O'Reilly for 7.3, and a goalkeeper 7.5. So, against the best team in the league, away from home, that's an absolute amazing performance and amazing win. And if you can, I'll show you, we are 9th, but chasing Waterford Town. Waterford, I don't know if they're a town, but they've still got a game in hand on us, but hopefully we can catch them. Though, playing in the playoff, I'd expect us still to be better than that the playoff team that's coming up. So at the very least, I'd like to finish 9th, but hopefully we can avoid the relegation playoff altogether. Anyway, let's go into the squad, and I'll show you the team that we're playing. We aren't favourites for this, not really surprisingly. Though we do have some inconsistent form there. Pretty similar to theirs. They've just got one more draw than us. Any other news? 5 players cup tied. Hopefully there's some important players for them. Let's go team selection now, and I'll show you what we've been playing. I believe I showed you in the last match, but I've actually pretty much just changed it all. I'll put Marin back into the side. Even though our defence doesn't really have a good partnership, but so yeah, as you can see, he's got some fitness issues, so we will start Divine actually instead. But yes, they all can't play, these roles. Hopefully, we can stay in this division a little bit longer and, sell off, not sell, but improve the squad. That's one of the reasons why, I am playing this type of style just because, it's getting us results, really. We do change it to cautious during the match, though. But start off balanced, and then we see how we go. I usually have been changing it to cautious. Kavanagh has been playing excellent as that pressing forward. I'll show you his stats. Not many goals. Once it loads up here. Oh, damn. Yeah, really need to sort out the computer situation. But there we go. 18 years old, still a lot of improvement. He's got good determination. He's driven personality, but the physicals, for a pressing forward, those physicals are insane. And for this division, those physicals are ridiculous. Mentals are pretty great as well. Determination 18, flair 14, teamwork 16, and work rate 13. So he's got everything. Just needs to improve the technicals. If we show you his training here, he's working on the advanced forward role and shooting as well. I've got him on double intensity, and he's only still at a medium workload, so that's good. High risk of injury, but we'll take the risk, I reckon, because he's absolutely stellar talent. And, if he can improve these technicals, we do have him in training. It's called mentoring group. We do have a pretty decent sized one, as you can see there. Quite a few players, some team leaders in there. Kavanagh, though, he's got an average influence, which is, pretty understandable, but, a lot of good personalities in there, and hopefully they can all work off each other. Anyway, I think we'll go into the team sheet now. We'll just submit it before our game, but I'll go through the team just before we start this match. So Kelly as a sweeper keeper, he can play the sweeper keeper defend. So on attack, what's a bit different. Divine we'll go with, just a bit fitter. Probably have to sub him off though. Cantwell and Daniel O'Reilly as the back three. Keogh, Leddy and Costello, and Duggan and Farnati as sort of the midfield three with the 2 wing backs, and Kavanagh and Little up top for us. Anyway, guys, I think that's all we have to go through. McCormick, where is he? I think he's suspended for this match, so yeah, big miss, as well as Taylor. A couple players out, but I think we should still have a pretty decent performance in it. So let's go, guys. Let's get in to our League Cup tie against Derry City. And we are back, guys, for our League Cup second round match against Derry City. And as you can see, they are playing 4-4-2. Pretty stock standard. Doesn't say who their star player is. Probably need to start getting the scouts onto this team. As you see there, Kelly, our star player. So, goalkeeper. I mean, is it alright if the goalkeeper's our star player? Yeah, I'd say so. Conservative. Let's give the fans a good performance. We're at home. The odds are against us, but hopefully we can give the fans a good performance. And we kick off there through Little and Leddy on the ball. What's he going to do if it looks long for Kavanagh? And it's a free kick straight out of the bat. And we get to see it. Farnetti has a pop. Kavanagh. Oh my gosh, what a free kick. And on the front foot straight away. But Derry City now attacking. Can we defend it? Crossed in. Keogh heads away. Splain. Low. McHattie. Donnelly. Can we defend this? Get it out. Get it out. And oh my gosh. A kick-off highlight there, ladies and gentlemen. And we've just conceded in a minute, 10 seconds, after having a pretty decent free kick by Farnetti ourselves. Donnelly crosses it into the backstick. Probably should have done better defensively. And O'Reilly just lets the striker jump above him. And Yassine and Naya, his first goal of the season. And we're going to see another angle of this. Clearly onside. Why are they even checking it? And we're going to skip it. And I'm going to jump us. I know it's strange, but I'll put us on cautious. We are fitter. We've got the fitness over them. So if we can hold out, now and not concede another one and push on. I'm not worried though. And here we go. McCaddy with a free kick. Kelly with a great save. Devine clears. Luckily for us. And we're a little bit... there we go. We've had a shot. Under the pump a little bit though. Possession, they're dominating as they are meant to. McDermott, Letty heads away. It's not our strongest starting 11. But still no complaints really, can't complain. Defence is pretty much as strong as it can be, minus, 2 players. Doherty, low for Derry City. That just looked like it. I know... I don't know, for me that just looked like it got aided into the back of the net. Look at this here. Oh, it's taking like 5 deflections. And pretty upsetting. Here we go, Fanetti for another free kick. Straight to the keeper though, in Corcoran. 20 minutes gone. Yeah, disappointing. Simple errors. They're just simple errors we've made. Letting easy crosses into the box. Come on, press. You're the pressing forward, Kavanagh. Cantwell heads away, but to nobody. Donnelly. It's cleared by Keogh. Kavanagh. Cut it back. Cut it back. Look at all the space that Little was in. Letty with the corner now. Crossed in. Free kick given. Oh my gosh. Thought that would have been a penalty. We've been dominated by the possession, so if we jump up, maybe just put us on balanced. Try and regain some possession. Get on the ball a bit more. Demand more. Try that out. Attack. Daniel O'Reilly, our captain, is... a pretty poor player, let's be real. That's the problem. He's our captain. If you look at his stats, 6 marking. So, we do have a centre back coming in. I will show you guys after this match the centre back that we do have coming in when the transfer window opens. 2-0 down at half time. It's not good. Actually, to see a much better showing. A couple of players are anxious, but we'll keep it going for now. We don't really have our, much options off the bench. We usually have Kavanagh or McCormick or Little as a striking option, but we've only got Masterson and Mardy. McHaddy now trying to get it low off the crossbar. Kelly for a great save. Okay, under the cosh greatly. I'm going to just chuck us on positive. Try and get a bit more attack in. Kelly for a good save. Come on, can we... here we go, Fanetti. Whipping something dangerous. Keogh! Oh, not it back! I don't understand this game sometimes, if I'm honest. Keogh attempting a pretty ridiculous shot. Keogh now. The throwing. Oh, you're kidding. No. Are you kidding me? Press. What is that throw in? He's literally thrown it to the opposition player when he did not have to. Surely that's broken. Surely that is broken. Crossed in to the back post. Doherty for Derry City. Crosses it in off the woodwork, and everyone's sort of ball watching. Just unable to create enough chances, enough quality chances. As you see there, we have had one clear-cut chance, so one half chance. The only clear-cut chance of the game. Keogh, good stop. Let's go. O'Reilly looking long for Little. Come on, Little. The star striker, sign in. Shoots it straight to the keeper. Okay, then. Let's go. Let's make some changes. Kavanagh, I'm going to take him off. He's had a poor game. Masterson, he can play. He has to play. Fanati, probably a better midfielder, but we don't really have another box-to-box midfielder. That is the issue. Fanetti has been training as it though, so we'll change him over and put McAvoy as the deep line playmaker. But let's go. $20 minutes to go. Oh, not opposition's instructions. Cancel. Team instructions. What can we do? What can we do? Higher tempo still good. Be more expressive maybe. I don't know. Here we go, Fanetti with a free kick. And just over the bar again. I'm going to put us on attacking. And push forward. You know, the shots have evened up here. Possession still dominated by Derry City, but we've been able to get the shots evened up, which is good. But again, 10 minutes to go, and it looks like we're not getting anything out of this game. Not points wise, but not even a cup run. Was hoping for a bit of a cup run, try and get the club's finances up a little bit, but knocked out in the first round, second round. That's it. That's all she wrote. And we cleared out Clark. 20 seconds left, and a disappointing, performance after the 3-1 win, at home to away to Dundalk. You think the players would be up for it. Maybe we are missing a couple of players through suspension, so maybe that's it. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm not happy. I'm gonna be aggressive because they didn't show up today. They just have not showed up. Yeah, I think in the episode, once we get back to this, it's one of those things where the team clearly isn't good enough, but you just can't. When you can't do anything about it, that's what's disappointing and frustrating. Do we get any? There's the Irish League Cup. So what are we still in here? Competitions. So that's not important, I guess. So the Irish Senior Challenge Cup is what we need to focus on, and hopefully we can, get pretty far in that. We entered the first round, so just need to win our first match of that. But as you can see there, the league table struggling, but also not too far off. We'll go to the schedule now. We've got 3 away games coming up. What we'll do is I'll play those 3 games, and we'll come back for the Shelbourne home game. A relegation rival in the Premier Division here. So, and we had some stellar games against them last year. So we'll come back for the Shelbourne game at home in episode 29, and then probably do a double header for episode 30, as it is a big milestone episode, 30 episodes. So Shamrock and Dundalk there. But guys, thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode.